This is another big story that we're tracking, and this is equally in your interest because it's something that the entire nation just can't stop talking about. One of the biggest talking points ahead of India's first T20 international against Ireland was not the opposition, was not the game plan, it was 15-year-old batting sensation Vaibhav Suryavanshi. And for weeks, cricket fans expected the teenager to become the youngest player ever to represent India in international cricket, breaking Sachin Tendulkar's 37-year-old record. But when India announced the playing 11 in Belfast, Vaibhav's name was missing. So why did India press the pause button here? Captain Shreyas Iyer made the team's thinking quite clear. He said the management wanted to reward the senior players who had played a crucial role in India's T20 World Cup triumph. With this being India's first T20 international after winning the World Cup, the team chose continuity over experimentation. India's batting coach, Shitanshu Kotak, echoed the same view. He said, whilst Vaibhav's talent is unquestionable, it would be unfair to drop players who are already delivering consistently at the international level simply to fast-track a youngster. Everybody was waiting with bated breath whether that Tendulkar record is going to get smashed today or not, but I guess we'll have to wait for a little while longer. To help us understand why Vaibhav Suryavanshi did not feature in today's match, Mr. Neeru Bhatia, senior sports journalist. And many thanks, Madam Bhatia, for speaking to us here. Neeruji, what's your assessment here? Why was Vaibhav Suryavanshi not picked? Today I was reading about Rahul Dravid. He said there is no recipe for a player like Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He's an exception. He's a sensation. Then you've got the batting coach who wants to reward the T20 World Cup winning team. Where's the right balance here? I do understand that somebody's got to give way for Vaibhav Suryavanshi to come in. But hasn't he already justified his presence? Shouldn't he be given the chance? What's your reading here, ma'am?
Hi everyone, thanks for having me over. I can understand everybody's angst that Vaibhav has not been taken into the playing 11 in the first international as part of the senior team. Everybody wants to see him, not just you, not just me. I think everybody in the world over. In England, people are waiting to see him bat. In Ireland, people are waiting to see him bat. Australia is waiting to see him bat. So people are just clamoring for him to
I
make
couldn't
his
say
debut.
the same for the bowling batteries of Ireland and England.
No, but just wait. There is sense in what the team management has done. There was a set team and they wanted to go ahead. And there has been a hiatus in the international matches. We've been playing IPL for a long time. So I don't see anything wrong in the Indian team management going ahead with a set team into the new series and maybe winning. It's a 3-match series, so maybe winning first one or starting on a winning note, then he would have been introduced, so there is less pressure. But having said that, if you look at Indian team's batting performance right now, currently the match is on. Well, anything, I mean, one would think that maybe Weber could have made a difference, but again, these are different conditions, these are different challenges. He has to acclimatize and he will get a chance for sure. So maybe not today, but maybe the next T20I or the third one. But he will get a chance so that by the time he reaches England, he's ready, fully ready.
So
Also, I think I look at the seniors who are already playing in the team. They're also struggling in the conditions in Ireland, going from India. So the batters are struggling somewhat. So one has to give some credit to the team management's thinking. But yes, we all are waiting for to watch him in the India colours and to come out and bat and blow away the bowlers. But just give it some more. It's just a matter of time. He will play. He's on this tour. Not just as a
Ma'am, you see, that's the problem. That's the problem with our country. You know, when it comes to cricket, we wear it off on our sleeves, and patience doesn't come easy to us. I do understand where you're coming from, but you know, to the bigger question here, if Vaibhav Suryavanshi does feature, I think it's a question of when and not if. Rather, when he does, ma'am, who do you think is going to give way? How do we make that place for him?
That's been the exact quandary. That's why he's not been taken in, I think, in the first match today against Ireland. Who do you drop? You don't drop necessarily a very fine winning combo, opening combo of Sanju Samson and Abhishek Sharma. You don't drop at all. Today also he's top scored a half century. And Sanju Samson, poor fellow, has first been sent through the middle order, then dropped from his first, then brought back to the opening. So, you have to be fair to him also. And then there's, Shreyas Iyer, the captain, you can't drop him. He has to come in. But he got out cheaply today. And you have Tilak Verma. I guess a lot of pressure would be on the Indian vice captain. But do you drop him then? He's also a senior. So the quandary is, who do you drop? So that is why I think the team management is going in with the set team, trying to win initial matches and then giving him a chance in a non-pressure match. But if things don't work out today, maybe in the next match itself, you'll see him coming in. And Sanju Samson, poor fellow, dropping down again in the batting order. And somebody missing out like a Tilak Verma.
Yeah. So you mean a little bit of more unfair practice coming Sanju Samson's way if he's dropped again, another shift in the batting
So
order.
see, that's what I'm saying. You want everybody to play, but only 11 can, sadly.
Yeah. Sadly, Neeruji,
Yeah.
he's been taken for this entire tour. Apparently, he's getting a different dressing room when they play against England as well, which is quite weird because the entire idea was to give him a sense of what the senior dressing room really looks like and, that experience. Talk to us about that experience. What will it do for Vaibhav Sooryavanshi and his game? I mean, he's an exemplary player. The awards at IPL spoke for themselves. But to turn that notch, to, take his game to the next level, how big of an important tour will this be?
See, as far as that separate change room, etc., that is nothing there we can do about it. That's part of the law of
Yeah.
the land.
Yeah.
You have to follow it. So there's nothing you can do about it. He's a junior. He's not an adult right now, so he cannot share an adult changing room. But he did so in the IPL. But then that was not the rule in India. So we have to follow the rule of the country that we are playing in. Having said that, it's everybody's waiting to see how he's going to adapt to playing against the senior experienced players from the opposition as alongside the Indian team also. Having said that, he hasn't shown any nerves while taking on the likes of Jofra Archer or the big names, you name it.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
it Pat Cummins, be it Mitch Stark. He hasn't shown any nerves. So we are hoping that he's going to be fine. But then again, the senior tour is a different ballgame altogether. Even the Indian senior team is finding it difficult against a team which you would have called minnows, whom should have easily trampled over and batted on and won this match. We are still struggling at the moment with the bat.
This would have been in a completely different, conversation, ma'am, had he, started, if he was playing. But those that 50 at the India A team, and you're of the opinion that it's only a matter of time when he actually finally takes onto the pitch. When he does so, Neeruji, what's going to be the thing that you're going to be on the lookout for? How are you going to be analyzing his game when he's out there? This young man who's most probably going to be breaking Tendulkar's record.
See, my only thing that I'm going to watch out for is how he's going to adapt to the demands at the senior level, to the ebbs and flows of the match, what he's required to do. In IPL, he had a certain role to play. He was told, go out and bat, don't worry about getting out cheaply or getting out, early or anything like that by Sangakkara. But this is, again, let's see how the Indian team management, what kind of brief they give him. That just play your natural self, go all out, don't bother about reputations, play your natural game. You get out at 0, you get out at 80, no worries. So I guess this is a challenge which I want to see how the Indian think tank kind of works around. That's more challenging for Gautam Gambhir and company than for Sooryavanshi. I don't think he has any knobs.
So the Sooryavanshi verdict is that, Neeruji, that this is a calculation, this is not a missed opportunity with what happened today.
Not at all. He'll get his chance. He'll be there. He's a long-term prospect. He's there for the future. The world is looking out for him. And they all and the word out there is that he is quality. He's not just a flash in the pan. He's been consistent with his performances and against the best in the IPL, the best bowlers. So just wait. He'll get his chance and then he'll move on. Even Tendulkar didn't get the chance in the very first match that he toured with. He had to wait for his chance.
But what an exciting prospect. I mean, he's got the entire world talking. Everybody was, hoping, pinning their hopes on that debut. But like Neeruji just, pointed out, we have to hold our horses. Let's not get, ahead of the gun. He will get his chance and he will shine for India. There is no other, way that this is going to play out. It's just a matter of a little bit more patience. Neeru Bhatia, senior sports journalist. Many thanks, ma'am, for taking out the time and speaking to us here